test you. Better make it Lightspeed Rescue.
Everybody, welcome to an episode of Lone Warrior. I'm your host, Wolf Thunder Ranger. Today we'll be tackling Ranger Slayer. Now, this character is coming out with some good talents. Everything's pretty much max. She's just missing 4% extra, so she has 44% strike and 44% breaker damage with a 36% health pool. So without further ado, let's tackle Ranger Slayer Lone Warrior. So let's start off by saying Ranger Slayer is good in doses. And what I mean by doses is that her breaker arrow shot does set her up for pretty much the insta 8000k combo. I think that's awesome that she has that power because it takes a lot of work to pull it off. So we're going to be fighting Bison first. Believe it or not, I have no shield, so the fact that I'm going to get a shield now is going to suck. Yeah, now I got the shield in the wrong slot, I'm screwed. 1, 2, bop, bop. The fact that I had that power was awesome. Oh, you did have something. Oh, I don't have a response to that, sir. Yeah, you can go hammy with Bison. Oh, God. Block. Breaker! Now, I don't know if this is where comebacks happen, but I doubt we'll get it. Now that we got a shield, there actually might be a comeback. Oh my God, I think that was the comeback. That lucky shield attack right there. That was a great start to this Lone Warrior. Very tricky, especially since Bison is strike heavy. Oh my God, that was interesting. That was pretty close and awesome. So Ranger Slayer is a situational character, but I would say I put her almost in the middle of S and A2, depending on the situation you get yourself into. Again, she's another one of those SA characters. Like, she's a great Lone Warrior, and she does most of her damage just by herself because of Blast Arrow and what it can do for a 2 cost. It's awesome. It sets her up for pretty much everything, and it gives you the max, because once you pull that off, it's like just that one combo. You're already in like high gear with this character. I really do enjoy Ranger Slayer's good tech, because it's not every day you get good tech. So we gotta do this breaker. Oh, got another breaker. Woohoo! Let's go! Arrow shots! Whoopsies. No, I'm kind of mad about that. Back off! Back off! Nope. Bad. And then we use a blast trap. And, you know, just shoot him from right here because you can blast trap him again. And then he pops up, and then you can go into the breaker, and you can continue the combo over and over again. And that's really what Ranger Slayer is all about. Now, I don't know what he had in his hand, but I assumed he could have had a shield. He wasn't pressing it, or his game lagged out, because there's no way I should have at least gotten that far on the Andros for how much Andros can actually sometimes counter Ranger Slayer for his strikes. But Ranger Slayer is also kind of like an interesting, good Lone Warrior for the fact that a lot of her combos are fresh. The start off is a pain in the buttocks, but once you get it, it just works. Yeah, Korg's one of those characters you're just going to get your ass kicked. I don't have a shield, so he's going to take full advantage of that. I mean, why not? I mean, he's going to just keep spamming that attack, keep me in the corner. Somehow gains like free 5 energy. Korag got another shield. I mean, Korag's a really good counter to Ranger Slayer as well. I was looking to get that blast drop off, that one off as well. I mean, that's the best I'm going to be doing since I have this shield. Get blocked. So now that we got that set up, we can go a little bit more ham with the combos. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm obviously going to get hit by that. Boom. Again, why I like Ranger Slayer for those good breakers. No, that land kind of killed it. Don't get greedy on me, kids. Don't get greedy on me. I mean, like I said, Ranger Slayer's got that great tech, but Korak's got that nice Night Fury attack to back it up. Twice? Yeah, that's game over. If he didn't get that move twice, I would have had a chance to poke him. He would have blocked it, and I would have went for a breaker. Interesting enough, Ranger Slayer has an interesting comeback tech as long as she can pull the breaker off and your opponent is trying to just kill her as fast as possible. But if it doesn't work out, Ranger Slayer can make an amazing comeback. Because that was actually a great comeback, believe it or not. It's just, he got Knight's Fury twice. Obviously, you ain't going to come back from a double Knight's Fury. Because again, you would have got a nice poke damage in, and your opponent could have possibly may or may not blocked. And that's where a Ranger Slayer would have kind of came in with that. Yep. Oh, that sucks. That ain't no breaker. 1, 2, bop, bop. Flash arrow. Awesome. And with that. Oop. Getcha. Flash trap. So I have to use this to my advantage, so stay in this range. Because it doesn't look like he has a shield. Again, stay in this range. And if he doesn't get a shield, obviously you can just keep capitalizing. Again, stay in this range. At least he saw that coming. Oh god. Yep. He stood in that range for so long. Whoops. Yeah, I'm dead. He built up a good amount of energy for that. I screwed that up. He started to get the hang of it afterwards, so good on you, mate. It was a good match, regardless, because either way, I mean, Ranger Slayer had the potential. It's just that when he actually dodged the arrow that time, he was able to get out of it. I mean, once I lose my middle, I kind of lose some more damage support because Blast Trap isn't like the greatest primary attack for you if you're doing Lone Warrior. You're going to want to have your specials available if needed. But, you know, Ranger Slayer just kind of stays in the momentum for what she has and what she can, you know, possibly work with as a character. Just, you know, middle slot is kind of where you want to go. Oh my god, you definitely want middle slot on Cat. No doubts. So now I got my breaker. I'm kind of set. I just got to watch out because he's going to go ham with those 4Zs. Yeah, he can't stop this, so I'm about to do my max temp combo. And there's that good old max 8,000 damage, so if I was able to pull it off again, like it would be like game over. So he wasted all that good energy. Now my issue is I feel like I should have wasted this attack because it gave me a situation that I'm not going to be good in. Now why was that good? Because he had no choice. Now he's really screwed because I had Blast Trap, and like I said, once you get that 8,000 in, it's like game over. What a kick to the face. That's like the other thing about Ranger Slayer. She has some really good matchups in Lone Warrior stations where she can get in on certain characters. That cat was getting greedy, trying to end me with a Toro, which means she lost energy trying to pull out the final hit. And you don't want to take Ranger Slayer too lightly because all in all, she can do an 8,000 combo to like maybe like 7,000 to 8,000 worth of damage. As you can see in that one cat scenario, her combos are legit. She's OP with it, and she has some great Lone Warrior damage tech than a lot of characters. She just works for it harder. Just like Bulky, Ranger Slayer has to work for that breaker. It's not as easy, especially when your opponent can double strike it, or just have like another strike, double strike assist that can stop it. That's why I put Ranger Slayer in the SNA because, one, if it's Lone Warrior on Lone Warrior, she actually has a lot more priority than most characters. Because of that blast and the fact that you're in the air. Wow! Already starting off the match crappy. Yep, that's game. Yep, that's really game because A, don't have a shield. So what does that tell you, kids? Why aren't you dashing? Like, I just want to take that because A, my thinking character's not dashing right after I pull off that breaker. Good thing I got the blast trap off. I see he's trying to move that thing into his shield slot. I'm trying to make sure he doesn't use an attack right now. Because he doesn't have a shield, so I'm kind of abusing my opponent's like attacks. Oof. So hit him again with this. Blast trap. Stab. Yeah, I'm dead. So, you know, the strategy was working to a certain degree, but, you know, all in all, like the match started off in Robo Knight's favor, as in, one, I didn't start off with a shield. So obviously he's going to have more of the priority of winning that match. And two, because Ranger Slayer's an attacker, you're not going to get too many shields, but if a shield kind of lands on something you need, it's going to be also another issue. But all in all, that match was good because... Oh no, he used an assist, never mind. But in that match against Robo Knight, I mean, you can see like the possibility of like when Robo Knight loses a shield, he starts, you know, struggling. I mean, the whole point about Ranger Slayer during like those Lone Warriors is like if they waste a shield, you can keep going back to back primary. They run towards you, you kick them, run towards you, kick them. I mean, it's kind of like her go-to stick. Like she'll keep hitting it like that. I was just like in a zone where my shield was not safe. So fighting Lauren. Already starts off with a shield. And as I am an attacker as well, I don't have a shield. Okay, you gotta watch it. You taunt too much, you're gonna fail. That's the number one thing you gotta look out for. Now, why am I not doing the breaker again? Because obviously there's some assists that are gonna be involved. Kimmy and Tommy, Kimmy and Tommy. Because again, you can just use those two assists and kind of get your ass out of danger. Wow, I didn't even get like one shot in. See, I'm not in a good spot. But he did waste like a couple energy. Use Tommy to kind of close the gap. So I need to kind of get this arrow shot in. The only sad part is, couldn't get it. But got another shield for some reason. But I kind of put it to work, understanding what my opponent was going for with that Lauren. Lauren's pretty good counter on Ranger for the fact that she has strikes, and adding Kimmy and Tommy to the mix obviously is going to give you some more block potential against Ranger Slayer. She struggles against a lot of strike-based characters. She does. I'm not going to like sugarcoat it. It's just how it is for this character. I mean, heavy strike assists or heavy strike characters, Ranger Slayer's going to barely kind of get in there with her stuff and combos. But it doesn't stop her from being a great lone warrior when the time comes. I mean, getting that breaker arrow shot is crazy. And now my game kind of lags me out on my phone for some reason that I can't dash and do it again. So I get kind of mad about that. But, you know, it's Ranger Slayer, so... Oh, I had a perfect shield, and I could have used it. Okay. So we're going to go for the nice 8,000 combo. So here we go. We build up enough energy, right? 1, 2, bop. Ba, ba, ba. So it's around like 6,000. Still pretty damn good. Still pretty damn good, honestly. And like once you just get that blast trap off, everything just goes off. It's like the greatest thing to happen to a character when they want things to go off. It's just who Ranger Slayer really is and how she functions. It's how her lone warrior really is. It's like if you don't have strikes, you're gonna start taking heavy damage. Even like the Ranger Slayer mirror matches, if you have a strike, if you have her middle slot strike, you can counter the person who has the breaker. It's always going to be like that in those mirror matches. But that's why Ranger Slayer's lone warrior just really kind of comes from Blast Trap, believe it or not. Because Blast Trap, I mean, once Blast Trap actually goes off, like, you go off. Like, you go ham with your character. It's like, that's why you always have to set up both the breakers need to be set up for you to kind of achieve that ultra combo. And that's what Ranger Slayer is legit about, just doing ultra stuff. So let's see. Hopefully I have the breaker come. Oop, bad idea, kids. And I got a double shield? Really? That is something I did not need. Again, I gotta take a damn gamble. Oh my god. Really? You don't have a shield? Ain't that interesting? Wow. Another blast trap and another blast trap. It's like, again, this is like one of those gambling situations again. But that's the thing, Cat. You may have that, but you're not going to really have it. And just like that, the gamble worked again. In a way, it worked again. Because Ranger Slayer just does what she needs to do with that middle slot as well. Breaker, I mean, if you get the strike back and forth, once you have like if you can do Blast Trap and get 9 energy back to do the middle slot, like all the middle slot at least 3 times, as you saw, pretty much that's where you're just gonna nail your opponent to the ground. Again, he may have had backflip, but backflip only can save you from so much of the blaster arrows. That's why Kimmy is so damn godly. That's why Enway kind of made that projectile thing a thing, because it's what makes Ranger Slayer good today. If Ranger Slayer didn't have that, she'd be god-awful. Very god-awful. But since they made that point-blank range thing a thing, that's what makes this character amazing. So they legit prepped Ranger Slayer for this moment. And you know what? We're all thankful for it. Oop. Oh, goody. Yay, crap hands. Oh, that's very crappy. Really? Slayer Edge didn't go through? Like, really? Oh my god, just kill me now. There we go. Let's see if we can actually pull some Miracle Whip out of here. Oof. Oy, what a hit. Again, I'm not in like a good position to fight like Zane with that stuff, but yeah, what a hit. Slayer Edge was supposed to hit at least Movie Billy in the air, and from there on it was gonna kind of work. But in that match, I didn't have like good moves to start off that match with. The running was on point. I mean, should I have cornered him? Maybe, if I had a good shield, but not much to work with. So we got like one more match here with Ranger Slayer. You know, like this character, she came from a really interesting place from the Boom Comics, and she brought these types of skills with like Lone Warrior tech for the damage and like everything she can do on her own. It's always interesting, but you know what? Even for this character, she always will need like a tiny bit of assist, but So does Bulky when he needs to pull off those other secret tech stuff. Because you know what? It's just how it is. I got nothing but arrows. Oh, you did have Sledgy. Oh, God. That makes so much sense. Another Sledgy. Where's that movie Black at? I don't know where you're running off to. Get that movie Black out of here. Oh yeah, Sledgy again. Sledgy does a good amount of damage though, kids. Wow, that catch. Yeah, the only issue with Ranger Slayer is going to be those attacks. Big issue right there is the blast trap. Oh my god. It's like one of those things like, if you don't have like the back in it, it's like not going to work. So, I believe, like, again, I guess I got to reiterate on this. She may not be S and A. She just might be just A for damage. A for what she can actually do on her own is Ranger Slayer. That's who this character is. That's the best way I can put it. Just A. I guess she's ain't the brink of like like Hyperforce Yellow, but she's definitely A, very high A. I wouldn't put her anywhere lower than B because A, she does have A. She's got some really good tech, and when she goes ham with her damage, and she can kind of use a lot of stuff to her advantage. 1, 2. Okay, I can wait that out. And again, you can have the middle slot all day. That was some great maneuvering there. I give you props for that. Let's go again. I know, now I'm just kind of going like a little bit breaker heavy on Bulky because Bulky is nothing but shields and swords. Oh yeah, I saw that coming. The Hammer of Justice. Strong as steel. Watch out, danger. He's for real. He's Gold Ranger. That's some good dodging there. Wow. Actually, kind of shocked about that. Kind of in a rut, though, because this hand ain't going to save me. Yeah, he built up 4 energy. 1, 2. Nope. And again, Bulky, that will always be your struggle point. You may have that shield, but Ranger Slayer can counter that. She can go a little bit more ham on you since she only needs 1 breaker to kind of work. Anyway, guys, we're going to conclude here with our Ranger Slayer, Lone Warrior. Definitely good on some term, bad on some. But, like, again, when I started the video saying she's between S and A, maybe I was a little bit too generous. Probably A at best because of the damage output she can do on her own. And how much it really takes to kind of put into this character, the work and the damage and the combos. That will always be the challenge. So thanks for watching, guys. Always our big shout out to our boy Marcus Worry. Hope you're okay, my friend. So guys, be good, stay safe. See you all for the final 2 episodes of Lone Warrior, because we're almost done. Peace out.